Hi, I just wanted to reach out and say hello and welcome to this week's Motivational Moments. And I wanted to talk about the power of affirmative statements. Last week we talked about the power of your thoughts and how thoughts had energy. Well, guess what? What you say to yourself and to other people is so important. And all those words that you use have energy as well. And when you take those words that you say backed with emotion, it is extremely powerful. And remember, we talked about the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real or false, or the past, present, or future. So when you're making statements, whether they're positive or negative, your subconscious mind thinks it must be true. And it also must be happening right now. So the best way to frame a positive affirmation or a positive statement is in the present tense and not use a long statement, typically just a few words to explain what you want to get across and to back it with feeling. Let's talk about some of the negative programming that we all have been exposed to at some point in time in our lives and maybe still dealing with today. Past programming where our parents may have said, we're not going to amount to anything, or we're not good enough, or you're too short, you're too fat, whatever that is. We've been told things like that. And then in turn, we say them out loud. And a lot of times we don't realize what we're doing or what we're saying. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, my parents, mostly my mother, would say things like, I can't afford it. Or, what do you think? Money grows on trees? Who do you think we are? The Rockefellers? All that programming is in our subconscious mind. And then we start saying the same things. We might be saying them to other people. We may be just saying them to ourselves. But either way, those words have power. So what I wanted to tell you and explain to you today is that you can do that every day, anytime you want. Just reframe what you say and focus on what you want instead of what you don't want, because you're going to attract what you want by what you say. And I wanted to give you an example. Now, I know this is going to be very hard to believe, but it's absolutely true. About 10 years ago, when I was giving a seminar, I had given the audience some positive affirmations that were related to money, because that's what the audience really wanted to hear. In fact, let me show you. In fact, I might put it on my website so you guys can have access to it, but it was about 5 different strong affirmations about money. And I use them all the time. In fact, I keep this little card by my desk and I use it. But back then, I was in a situation where we needed about $12,000 to pay for a myriad of bills. To be honest with you, I don't even remember what it was for, but I do remember that amount was $12,000. So I decided to do an experiment, and I chose one of the affirmations. And I said, I'm just going to focus on this one affirmation and see if I can manifest $12,000. The affirmation I chose is this one. It says, money flows from unexpected places and I am open to the opportunities. Okay, because I didn't know consciously where the money was going to come from. So I thought I have to have money that flows from unexpected places. And I welcome that opportunity. So I kept saying that over and over and over again. Turns out that I had received a letter from a law firm. In fact, it was a series of letters that I always threw in the trash that said, congratulations, you have unclaimed funds due to you. Please call our office and we'll be able to handle it for you. Well, it sounded like a scam, right? So because I was in tune with this affirmation and that money would come from unexpected places, I decided to check it out. And I brought it up to my bookkeeper who happened to be at the house that day. And I said, what do you think about this letter? Is this a scam? Should I even call them? And she said, I wouldn't call the law office because they're going to charge you. If there is unclaimed money, they will charge you a fee to get it for you. You could do it yourself. And I said, well, how could I do it myself? I don't even know if this is true, if there is unclaimed money out there. She told me of a couple of websites. One of them was called, I think, Treasure Hunt. You can Google it yourself and see if there's unclaimed money out there for you. Well, that's what I did. I went online and I put my name in. I believe it was Treasure Hunt. And what does, it'll pop up if there's any unclaimed money. And it turned out that one of the insurance companies that we had a policy with was involved in some sort of lawsuit years ago, and there was money due to me actually, because of this lawsuit, and it was a payout for all their policyholders. Okay, so I contacted the company or whatever I had to do online, and I said, "Well, how much money do I am I owed?" Well, I'm going to get this piece of paper because I wrote it down. And I actually have a copy of the check that I laminated. I can't find it. I will find it. It's there. But anyway, the total amount that was due to me, remember I told you I needed $12,000. I had $11,953.71 due to me. I filed a claim. They said it would take 30 to 90 days. I received a check in the mail in 60 days for $11,953.71. But I didn't stop there. When I was online, and actually I did know the amount. When I was online, yes, I did find out that was the amount, $11,953.71. And I thought to myself, no, wait a minute. I wanted to manifest 12,000. So it's a little shy of 12,000. Maybe there's some other money out there, kind of round it out a little bit. So I looked under my husband's name. He didn't have any money coming to him. And I looked under my son's name. And wouldn't you know it, Connor Cottle was due $478.42 for some sort of stock disbursement from Disney. I mean, he had one share. I think we bought it when he was born. But I got two checks in the mail. I got the one for $11,953.71, and I got a second check for $478.42. Now, the reason why I'm emphasizing this is because, oh my gosh, I did that affirmation over and over again, and it opened my mind up to other possibilities, other income that I wouldn't have thought in my conscious mind was possible. So think about that as you're making your affirmations, and it could be affirmations about anything. It could be about your health. It could be about your family, your relationships. And if you need help forming those affirmations, please send me a text or an email or give me a call, and I can help you reframe some of those positive statements to help you get what you need in life and be happy. So basically, we can create what we want by what we say. So have fun creating your affirmations and have a fabulous day because you deserve it. Thank you.